So about 1 minute or two before we go live. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the mother. I am one with the rhythm of the father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Reverend Richard Burdick, and it is my pleasure to invite you into this time, into this moment on this fall equinox, this autumnal equinox. And I'm joined this evening here at Unity North with two of my favorite people on the planet, Michael Burke to my right, and then farther over to my right is David Castaldini, two wonderful brothers of my heart and of my friendship as well, who also honor the heartbeat of the earth, the heartbeat of the sun, the heartbeat of the stars and the cosmos, which is exactly what we're going to be doing this evening on this autumnal equinox. Equinox basically means an equality. It is a balance between light and dark. It's an equal time where there's a passing. And we're going to explore many different aspects tonight of what an equinox is all about. The heartbeat and the rhythms and the meter of the entire cosmos is moving and stirring on different ideas, and we're going to explore each of those divine ideas this evening. We're going to unite with the stars. We're going to unite with the sun and the moon and Mother Earth herself. Some of the components that we're going to explore tonight will be balance and harmony. The equinox is a time of balance, a time of harmony and equality. We're going to explore that it's a time of gratitude and harvest. It's a time when we celebrate the harvest that we have taken in that will get us through the long, cold winter months. We're going to talk about transition and movement this evening, also a part of the equinox celebration. And certainly we know as we look at the trees around us, there's a releasing, there's a letting go, and there is a detachment to what is, a letting go of that which doesn't serve so that we can be born into that which does as we return inward. So it will be a very inward journey this evening. And so I'm going to invite you to begin that journey with the three of us. There'll be poetry this evening. There'll be chants this evening. There'll be silence. There'll be times of guided meditation and reflection. Right now, let it be a time of breathing. Take a deep breath with me. And allow your body to become very relaxed. The first step in any meditation or prayer is to get our body, that sanctuary of our soul, to get it absolutely relaxed. And the more aware you become of the breath, the deeper that breath goes. And the more aware we are of our breath, the more space there is between each breath in and each breath out. And as the breath begins to slow and to deepen, the mind chatter begins to fade into the distance. So we begin with a relaxed body that becomes a relaxed mind. And we begin to feel very balanced. To feel a deep connection of balance and harmony with the earth itself that is in a time of shift, a time of equality between light and dark. Tonight, the light and dark that we celebrate is the darkness of our eyes closed, the external world set aside, and the light of our very soul, because as the body finds peace and the mind finds peace, the spirit is given access to the deepest kind of peace. The light shines without effort. Keep breathing with me. And so the first thing we celebrate this evening is a great circle of balance and harmony, equality and symmetry, a steadiness, a stability, a balance, a light, a dark, a balance of harmony, of synergy and cooperation with the entire cosmos. Feel connected to the entire cosmos right now and find that still point. That still point in the middle, like two equal halves of one whole. This is the circle where we find the harmony. Two equal halves of one whole in harmony with all that is. In this circle of love, in this circle of peace, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace, we feel our unity, love's sweet security. We feel our unity, love's sweet security. I invite you to either sing or just hold the words, the energy of unity, the unity of circle, the unity of all creation. In this circle of love, in this circle of peace, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace, we feel our unity, love's sweet security. We feel our unity, love's sweet security, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace. All energies in a balanced and harmonious state of equanimity. Keep breathing into that space as we hear our first poem.
I love this circle. No one is ahead of you or behind you. We are at different spots on the circle. The equinox is like a reckoning, a beautiful evenness of day and night, an equanimity of energies, a cosmic dance of divine delight. There's a spaciousness that permeates and caresses the symmetry within. We are guided to balance our darkness with the light. Yes, with the light that we bring in. We are the letters of the words that write the poems that we all know. We are the rhymes that tickle souls from this blessed ebb and flow. The rhymes that tickle souls. So on this sacred day, my friends, be at one with who you are. And that is that you are the essence of all the light from every star. All the light from every star. And yes, there is light in every shadow. And every shadow shapes our light. We balance upon this equinox, holy day with hallowed night. Holy day with hallowed night. Holy day with hallowed night.
It is from this place of balance and wholeness where we begin to feel at one with the entire universe. All sentient beings as our brothers, our sisters, in a great dance of creation, of shift, of change, of becoming, of evolution, of dark and light. And it is there that our inner eyes are opened up like never before. It is only from the oneness, from the circle, where we get to experience the vast universe that we call home. And so this time of autumnal equinox is a time of gratitude. Allow your mind and your heart and your spirit to turn the attention through the breath to how blessed you are to begin to recognize the beautiful harvest that is every breath you take. The beautiful harvest that is every thought that you hold. The beautiful harvest that is every person who crosses your path and brings you a gift. This is a time to take stock. You have reaped an incredible harvest. The bounty of the earth and the universe is yours, the goodness. It is important that we pause and just be thankful. How blessed am I? Repeat that in your mind's eye. How blessed am I? Let me live in thank you. Let me live in gratitude for how blessed am I. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you let me be. Hold that with me. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you let me be. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you. Yes, I thank you for the love you let me be. And I thank you. Let our prayers be of gratitude for the harvest.
We are thankful for the harvest. Hard for me to hear the word harvest without thinking of Neil Young. An incredible gathering of energies on that record, but on the title track, Neil Young sings, "You give me more than I can take, but I only harvest some." This came upon me with a new depth of meaning when I was listening and thinking about that song. I realized that with all the new energies moving across the universe and therefore into us, that we can only harvest some. There is such a blossoming of ethereal abundance happening. And this is why many of us are awakening at this stage to harvest some of it. There is way too much for one of us to do. This is part of the energy that is being transmitted now. We must work together. Work together. We must realize that we are one. That what I harvest and what you harvest combine. And in that we attract more to the harvest. And more to the harvest. And more to the harvest. This is the natural nature of universal energy. Like attracts like. Love attracts love. Love attracts love. When there is enough of us vibrating at a level that is receiving these new energies, we will transform the planet. Yes, we will. And this transformation, this critical mass, is a dance toward divine union. As we twirl in beautiful awakening strands of DNA, like whirling dervishes inside our energy, attracting one another to the energies that are in flow with the divine. Yes, as Ram Dass has stated, we are all just walking each other home. And know this, although at times we may feel buried, it is then we are actually planted. For we are all planted in the same soil. The divine dirt of deliverance. We are a godzillion expressions of one flower, blooming into eternal beauty and infinite connection at exactly the correct moment, which is now. There is only now. Let us harvest one another. Let us harvest one another.
Breathe with us. And with each breath, harvest the bounty of our common humanity. Feel it, see it, sense it, and know it. Let us harvest the bounty of our common spirituality. And from that, we gather strength, the strength to move and to shift and to change. The equinox is a time of change, time of movement and shift. Time of retreat, a time of moving forward and letting the winds carry us where they will carry us. We gather strength in the harvest, in the bounty of our common humanity and our common spirituality, that we also can change. Transition and movement. Feel Mother Earth as part of your community. Feel Father, Son as part of your community. Feel all creatures who walk the earth as part of your community, all shifting like cells within the waves of the ocean. Change happens. We can count on it. And we can count on doing it together in cooperation with the entire universe. Tonight, you may be called to change as you feel Mother Earth changing and the stars shifting. Sit in a space of okayness with that. Let's be okay, but let's be okay together. Let's tremble, but let's tremble together. Let's dance and celebrate together. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. No one stays the same. The young become the old. and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except that rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. The winter turns to spring, and a wounded heart will heal, but never much too soon. Yes, everything will change. The time comes to let go and let your soul unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except that light turns into dark, and dark turns into light, and music makes me cry. Everything will change. Everyone will change. Everything will change. Each morning brings a new opportunity to change, to shift. Each season brings a new opportunity to change and to shift. I'm going to ask David to play the chimes as Michael invites us with his next poem called The Morning Arises.
I'm awakened to another morning, graced from slumber, graced from slumber by the beautiful whispers of the dawning divine. Another day gifted with breath, to share love, light, and peace. The morning song of feathered frequency scatters about my ears, soothes the cilia through the sound of winged majesty. You know, the poetry of nature needs no words. It sings in syllables of serendipity, the flight of wind. The flight of wind caresses my substance in the blossoming of light, hearing within the silence, singing within the song. A choir of chlorophyll with a photosynthetic chorus, the harbinger of harmony in the harbor of my cerebrospinal waters, washing wisdom upon my shores, serenading the sand of time in fluid fascination, visceral verisimilitudes, Birds, beautiful birds like fish in the air, swim into silent flight, and I drown into life, swallowing my beloved in waves of wonder. I am under, over, above, and beyond. Not only in the flow, I am the flow. I am under, over, above, and beyond. Not only in the flow, I am the flow. No longer do I strive to awake, for I am constantly being awakened. I no longer arise in the morning. The morning arises in me. We no longer arise in the morning. Let the morning arise in us.
Let us sit for a few moments in the silence, and that morning and night, sun and moon, stars and earth arise within us. As morning and night arise and fill us to overflowing. We hear a still small voice, the voice of the One, the source of all, the stars, the sun, the moon, the earth, all sentient beings. Surrender. Release. Let go. Up to this moment in our meditation, it's been a bit mental. And now we are called to fall back into the arms of the infinite, of all creation. To abandon any thought, to abandon any notion, any part of our personality, and to be melted, infused into all that is and all that has ever been and all that ever will be. Let us surrender completely to the love that is God itself. I surrender to the love of God. Abandon all thoughts of my own. I surrender to the love of God, in whom all things are known. Earth surrenders all of the outer, that the inner may regroup, be reborn, be renewed. The sap runs deep to the roots of the trees as it releases the leaves. A complete and total surrender to Mother Nature. Let us do the same, knowing that of our own accord, we cannot accomplish the becoming. Of our own accord, we cannot accomplish the evolution. Our next phase, in cooperation with the universe is to completely surrender. Surrender with me. I surrender to the love of God. Abandon all thoughts that I've known. I surrender to the love of God, in whom all things are known. I surrender to the love of God. Abandon all thoughts of my own. I surrender to the love of God, in whom all things are known. Another deep cleansing breath, and on the exhale, completely surrender to the earth, to God, to love. I surrender to the love of God. Abandon all thoughts of my own. I surrender to the love of God, in whom all things are known. Complete and total surrender, release, letting go.
I release and I let go. Just breathe that in. Autumn is a time for letting go and releasing things that have been a burden. Fall is the right time to practice getting out of the way and letting Spirit take charge of our lives. Spirit, please help me see the things in myself and in my life that are no longer serving me, so that I may release them. Please help me release anything that is preventing me from serving the highest good of all. I see clearly all the things I must release in order to be of service. Fall is the time right now to practice getting out of the way and letting Spirit take charge of our lives. I release and I let go.
I release, Spirit fills my soul. I let go. I release, Spirit fills my soul. I let go. Walls come down, blood dissolve. I fall easy into love. I release, Spirit fills my soul. I let go. I release, Spirit fills my soul. I let go. As we let go, we begin to feel the deep power of detachment. Complete unattachment, knowing that everything in this world will change. It is impermanent. So we surrender to the ever-changing universe with complete unattachment, just as Mother Earth is unattached.
Dead leaves covering the ground. They do not suffer. They are just going back to Mother Earth in order to be reborn again. We are all like a leaf. We spend time on the tree, enjoying the sunshine, the rain, and the wind. We nourish the tree. Breathing in, I know Mother Earth is in me. Breathing out, I know that I am in Mother Earth. Just breathe. Autumn reminds us of the impermanence of everything. We are part of the cycle of life.
I rest in earth. Earth rests in me. Breathe that in. Feel that at depth. I rest in earth, and earth rests in me. The final phase is that of Sabbath, of rest, of peace. Let the earth and all creation rest within you as you rest within earth and at the center of all creation. I rest in earth, earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and release. I rest in earth, earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and in peace. Please join me. I rest in earth. Earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and release. I rest in earth. Earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and in peace. One last time, in a complete state of hibernation, autumn ushers in that place where all is well, but perhaps all is hidden as we rest in earth, in God, in all creation. I rest in earth. Earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and release. I rest in earth. Earth rests in me. I rest in comfort and in peace. Sit for our final period of silence before our final poem and our final releasing and letting go.
Yes, beautiful autumn. You know, the trees are about to show us all how beautiful it is to let go. She let go. She let go without a thought or a word. She let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all of the memories that held her back. She let go of all of the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go. She let go of the planning and all of the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her date timer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her. No one praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good, and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In this space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her. And the sun and the moon, they shone forevermore. Forevermore.
And so, like she who let go, let us do the same. On this fall equinox, let us be the living examples of balance and harmony, of gratitude and harvest, of transition and movement, of releasing and letting go, of impermanence and detachment, and deep, deep Sabbath. For now, we prepare to come back from our Sabbath into an awareness of right now. Let that breath guide you gently back, peacefully and quietly, into the awareness of your body and your environment. And you may notice it's a little darker than when we started. No better, no worse than when we started. Just different. Notice how you are different. And remember, the entire cosmos is conspiring for your becoming. Another deep breath together on the exhale. Let's make a sound with this one on that exhale as we bring our awareness back. And again, letting our whole body remain relaxed, our mind relaxed, and our spirit in union with all of it. And so it is, and so it shall be, and so we will let it be. Again, want to thank you, those of you online and those of you in the room that have joined us here this evening. Your presence makes a difference. And your presence in the space, whether it be energetically or physically, is a part of the great connection that happens here with family and community. We want to invite you into a family and community exercise that's happening next Wednesday. Next Wednesday night, we'll be out in the garden, and this will be the darkness out there with just a little bit of candlelight, the light of our souls and the light of the lanterns that the children are putting together. Mystics in the Garden. We will be doing readings and poetry from mystics, both ancient and contemporary. Some original works and some from, well, names you might recognize like Yogananda, Meister Eckhart, Rumi, Joan of Arc, Hafez. The list is extensive, and the words and where they will take us is beautiful and powerful. So I hope you will sign up. Those who sign up ahead of time get the best parking spaces. So I hope that you will join us next week. Children will be having an activity going on from 6 to 7 while the adults just gather and remember we belong to each other. And at 7 o'clock, the formal program will start till 8 o'clock. I hope that you can join us and will join us, and invite somebody to join you at that very special event in the back parking lot. Please hold and pray with me. No rain. Otherwise, we'll be one with the rhythm of the mother as rain. So bring your umbrellas if it is. But I feel the weather report is going to go in our favor. The week after that, starting in October, we're having a whole new format to our Wednesday night service. We will have a meditation, but from 7 to 7:30. And at 7:30 to 8:15 is going to be what we call Rapping with the Rev. We're going to take the ideas shared in the meditation. We might have taken some of the ideas that we shared tonight in our meditation into a dialogue of how they are being applied in our lives, how they are showing up in our lives. And it's a really meaningful time to take those ideas and to take them to a deeper place, and to do it through the wisdom of all of us gathered here. So we will be live streaming this. We will be live streaming it, and you're going to have the ability to put your questions and your answers in on the stream, and we're going to see it on the screens here. And we'll be able to talk to you, hopefully, directly. We're working on it. We got a great crew up in the booth that makes sure that our technology is trying to keep up with our creativity. And that'll be every Wednesday night in October. So I hope you will come on down and be in the room on those Wednesday nights. But these Wednesday nights, they have such great value, and I hope they have value to you as well as they do to us that put them on. I want to thank David and Michael for being here tonight. It's always good to join with you and heart and consciousness, and whether it be speaking a word, holding a silence, or playing a bowl or a chime, the consciousness is felt. It's palpable up here. And so if this had meaning to you and you want to say thank you, those of you in the room, there's a basket in the back of the room to just say thank you. This was good for me tonight, and I want to give back and to be in that circle, in that flow. Those of you online, you can mail a check in, you can text to give. Let me tell you, that is the easiest way to give, and it's really painless. Once you've set it up, it's really simple. So that's a way you can say thank you, but just find a way to say thank you to Unity North, but find a way to say thank you to Mother Earth, to say thank you to all the people that flash through your mind. Pick up the phone and say thank you, and live in the state of gratitude and harvest. I thank you again for joining us tonight. We'll be back in the garden next week, and I invite you to go in peace and to celebrate the light and the darkness as you go to sleep tonight. We'll end as we began with the song, I Am One with the Rhythm of the Mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Mother, the Father. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat. It's the heartbeat of the earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. I am one with the rhythm of the Mother. I am one with the rhythm of the Father. It's the heartbeat of earth. It's the heartbeat of the sun. Let that be your lullaby this evening. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a beautiful and blessed evening. Good night, everyone. Happy autumnal equinox.